Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever it is, wherever you are. Hello and welcome to the stream. So after 5 hours of Borderlands 3 yesterday, today we're doing an event that popped up on here yesterday. Let's click over, there we go. So Noctis' Lost Chapter is here. As I mentioned, with Alizé's Lost Chapter, all the characters of Lost Chapters that are coming out now are characters that I don't have. As in, I don't have their, I haven't unlocked them, I haven't got anything for them. So you see we've got quite a decent amount of gems there. So we'll be able to do a couple of wars. I'm not going to do more than 2 multis, and I'll use any tickets that I get. But yeah, let's complete it on normal mode first. Unlock Noctis. Oh, so you gotta do all this to do still. Okay. Depending on your progress in the story, blah blah blah. I've never gone this way before. I can't wait. Yep, who knows what we'll find. Oh, you're such a child, getting all worked up the moment you hear explore. I don't act like you're the grown-up. We're twins, aren't we? You're the one tagging along because you wanted to explore too. I'm just worried about the rest of you. Aww. Oh shit. Wow, monster. This doesn't look good. You okay? It's Noctis, it's here. Oh, strike. This music as well. When did he? I'll handle this. You run. Wait, what help? This isn't a job for kids. But we're surrounded. We'll take care of these guys. Mister, back us up over there. Got it. Hey, he's actually really amazing, you know. He got a rework as well with his Lost Chapter, and he's amazing now. Thanks a lot, mister. You were strong. What do you think of my magic? So that was magic after all. Huh? Weren't you watching? Is something wrong? Well, using magic isn't really normal, you know. Man, what have I gotten myself into? It's normal where they're from. It's normal enough where they're from. Ding. Okay, so we're going into this straight away. Yeah, from what I remember, I'm pretty sure the enemies here, like, resist magic. Well, like the bosses do. Listen to this field music, Jesus. Look at all the Quistis supports I've got. Right now we've got Freya as my support unit. I don't know, I might put my Quistis up there. Well, I thought I'd use Furion because I've got everything except for his EX. When I was pulling for Pain, game's louder than me. When I was pulling for Pain, I got Furion's 15 and 35 CP. He's 15 isn't maxed out. Neither is his 35, but he's good. These enemies here, they resist like all elements and they like absorb some of them. They're annoying enemies to deal with. Not if you've got good old physical attacks though. Okay, here comes the red giant. And he's probably dead. Yep, there we go. As I say, we're playing through on normal right now, so it's not going to be anything too difficult. I love all the gems you get from completing anything in this game. Like anything you do just gets you a bunch of gems. You can easily build up to massive, completely free to play totals, everything like that. We'll probably unlock Noctis from this. Used to favours. Okay. I guess that means it wasn't a dream. You're the one who helped our friends. Thank you very much. I'm not sure they needed it. Those battle-hardened kids are something else. Kids have to fight sometimes in their worlds. Their worlds. Indeed. You stumbled into a junction of sorts, connecting multiple worlds to each other. We've got folks from all over. I wonder if anyone I know is here too. Not yet. I don't think we run into anyone else of your fashion sense. The Spikes zone? You may be out of luck. What the fuck does that mean? All on my own, huh? We all started out in the same boat as you, summoned here without warning, huh? But after learning of the disturbances affecting this world, we're fighting to end them before they affect ours. Would you be willing to fight alongside us? Me? We've never seen anyone of your fighting style. If you lend us a hand, we'll be able to cope with that much more. Our clothes are kind of similar, but I don't think our worlds are. Let's hear about where you're from. Sure, why not? Really? Appreciate the quick conclusion. While you asked. Boom. NOCTIS. Unlocked. Deals bravery damage to foes other than his target from the second hit of Shooting Star. First things first. Enchant him. I should have enough stuff to get him completely, well not completely, but to level 60 I mean. I'm only taking certain characters the full way to level 70, you know. Death drop. Mighty death drop, smash attack. I love the print, shooting star extension. Oh god, there we go. I don't have any weapons for him, I don't have anything for him whatsoever. Although, now that he is here, we'll be able to do more summoning board stuff. I've only got enough. I've only got enough for one piece of armor for him. Eesh. We'll get some, of course, for free. No, we won't. No, yeah, we will. From the summon board, I mean. So we'll be able to do that at least. I'm only doing this because I'm here. It's not. It's not even needed. We'll do it in a minute. Okay, back to this. I probably won't even be using NOCTIS during the normal mode playthrough. I'm gonna wait until once I finish it on normal mode, I'll get a copy of this 15 CP weapon. I'll get a couple copies of his armor, and I'll use him during like the hard mode fights. Which, even though it's hard mode, I should still be okay. I went for you because of that there, but now he's gonna attack me. There we go. I'm really loving God of Light, as is now the appropriate way to speak of him. I wish Black's guy hit both enemies, as in HP damage to both enemies. But it would probably just be split damage, and therefore it wouldn't do as much overall. I do like listening to this music again though, I'll be honest with you. I never got very far in Final Fantasy 15. I know how it ends, like I've seen things on YouTube and read things and whatnot. So I basically know what happens, but still. I haven't actually played through it myself. Okay. Oh, a treasure chest. So on Monday we have a new character event, Sync Farm Type 0, which we will be streaming. Tomorrow we'll be back on Borderlands 3 with God's Field. Go for this one because the other one's just going to brace himself. He's still going to get killed in one hit anyway because he's like level 10. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Finn's pretty powerful. Hey, Myth. Just before the stream started, this is what the GG. So just before the stream started, while the timer was up, I did a co-op with Myth. I noticed that it was flashing on the right hand side. I thought it was Myth. I never get to do co-ops with you, man. So I thought this is my chance, so I jumped at the chance. Nice use of Edge. I was a little, not confused, but I thought, that's an interesting choice. I didn't realise he actually has lock. with his smoke screen. I did not realise that. Do 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 do. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna go through normal. I like it when I do shock and they do magic counter, but it misses. Yeah, that was. Not only did it miss, it like, did it heal you, or does it? Do you just gain brave every time they miss? Is that how it works? I never knew this much about Edge. Yeah, it was cool because I was like, oh, one of them's targeting me. It gives you 500 bravery, yeah. So I was like, one of them's targeting me, but I might as well just attack anyway. He wasn't yet in the stage where he always counters, and he always follows a break with a HP attack. So I thought I'm fine on this one occasion. But then you provoked him. I'm like, oh, well, I knew Edge could do that. I underestimated Furion, I tell ya. It's really quite powerful. And I've got his 50 and his 35 CP, though I don't have either of them max. I'm gonna keep them. You know what I mean? I'll be going for the pity on Emperor, so I'll probably, hopefully, maybe get more Furion stuff then at the same time. But I'm also willing to pity Ultimecia, and Ultimecia is like 1 or 2 characters ahead of Emperor, something like that. So we're gonna fight this event's boss, the Phantom Male. So let's bring this NOCTIS with us. I'll swap out Furion for him. I want to do it now. Also, I'm confused. In the when I was unlocking his abilities, I'm pretty sure Warp Strike was called Death Drop, Dead Drop. Now they're renamed. What the? Which one should I do? After inflicting break or attacking enemy inflicted with break. Okay. I love when skeletons just fall apart. They're like, oh shit, and they just fall back. The thing with the plus versions of NOCTIS' abilities is it moves his next turn to just in front of that target stingy-majig. No, actually, they didn't. They added Cosmos and Chaos to Lost Chapters at the same time, and it was with Fang. What did happen in JP when NOCTIS came out? That was when the EX token shop came out. So, hey, Nonette, waves, heart emoji. This is the boss. This is the big bad boss. And it's dead. On the last fight on the hard mode at this stage, probably in the other fights as well. I don't know, but I know that there's 2 of them. They've got to have 2 bosses now, because if there's just 1 boss, we're literally going to destroy. Oh, you gotta have NOCTIS in your party. I forgot. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll do this shit again. This is why I normally just have him in my party anyway, but I wasn't gonna bother. I mean, I've got absolutely fucking nothing for him. I mean, auto, you can wear Leo's goggles. You can use Furion's 15 CP if you want. I can equip everything. Okay. Oh, what a hot mess, and I'm level 1. Yes. Thanks, Sam. We'll use Sam's LMB weapons and armors NOCTIS. Boing. So when Noctis first came out, as we probably noticed, I'd stopped playing the game. So all the last chapters now are going to bring new stuff for me. Also, what the hell is Streamlabs talking about? Top clip buy. Okay. There's a command you can do, which says that stuff, but I don't know why it's decided to just say it itself. Clips of my channel. Yeah, there's been no clips on this stream. Okay. Okay, Streamlabs, you do you. You do you. So, this will probably kill him anyway. Right, okay, I'll do a chase sequence. Let's humour the chase sequence. Okay. Oh, I'm dead. So the gimmick with these guys is the first thing they do is they use their phantom skill, which basically hides their turns. You don't know when they're going to attack. So you have to be careful, because if you're not careful, they'll do an attack unexpectedly. Probably attack someone who's just used the HP attack, therefore they have no brave. You might as well just keep Noctis here now then. So we need to do a few things. We need to do. We need to finish this thing first of all. Boom. As I say, then we're going to do 2 multis, and I'm only doing 2 multis. That'll take me down to 10,000 gems. The next EX I really want is a Setzer, who comes with the Ramu summon board and stuff. So luckily I'll be able to get loads of tickets from that, because I'm gonna do treasure grinding for it. So that'll be good, and obviously I loaded about like just under 3,000 gems. I don't have 101 characters yet, because obviously I wasn't here, so I'm missing quite a few characters. But yeah, once Noctis is all maxed out and everything, he's really good now. I did a you know the co-op that came up with the new story chapter. I did a what am I talking about? I did a run of it yesterday, and I had a Noctis with us. I had a turn. I would have had a turn, and then Noctis got so many turns because of how his move works. The plus version of his moves work. He got so many turns. We only got 2. We only got 1 other turn each. Noctis KO'd one of them and left the other one with like 10% HP, and then the Warrior of Light used Shining Shield, and then I finished off with Break Attack. That is literally what happened. So yeah, Noctis now. Noctis is one of those characters where if you've got him, he'll serve you very well. Name's called Death Drop. I'm so confused. It's called Warp Strike. Does it become Warp Strike when it's got the plus version? Yeah, this is weird. I gotta go. I just want to quick jump on and say how things are going on. Thank you. Nice to see you. Have a nice day. Thank you for coming. So yeah, why does it say dead drop? I'm confused. I'm very confused. Because I'm pretty sure it's called warps right now. Have NOCTIS in your party, okay. Yeah, they do resist magic. It sucks. Let's use myth, which sucks tits for me because I got lots of nice magic characters. What I'm gonna need to do. After when I go through this on hard mode, I might probably have to have Freya with me for the her buffs, her bravery gen and whatnot. Boom. So he applies like the point blank warp status. That powers up his moves from the looks of it. His additional ability, which you get at crystal level 65, it turns all of his abilities into the plus versions of them. So it only does, okay, it must be his 35 CP passive that changes it into warp strike maybe. Oh, I'm dead. I don't understand how he works. This is if I don't have the character myself, then I don't blooming know. Okay, let's just do this. We're getting to the point now. Look, he doesn't have more. It's not strong, it's just NOCTIS went first and he's weak. There we go. These phantom males, I wonder if they're supposed to like reference enemies that are like summoned in the darkness during Final Fantasy 15. There we go, we're getting some of his actual gear now. Event. Another world meal circumstances. It's a long time. Alright, another one bites the dust. I wonder how many of us that'll feed. You eat monsters too? Is that edible? Yeah, it's a behemoth, isn't it? You can pick it up at the store. I eat it now and then. Right? It's delish. It may come as a surprise, but it's a luxury foodstuff. Sir NOCTIS, are you well versed in preparing monster cuisine? I've never actually made it myself. Then a companion of yours must be. All this food talk is making me hungry. Come on, let's go cook something up. How about fish? There's a river nearby. Yeah, I'd prefer that than monster. Agreed, it will be easy to prepare dishes we're familiar with. If it's fishing, then count me in. Oh, I'm gonna catch us the big one. You bet. One longer coming right up. If you're that confident, then I won't mind asking you for one too. NOCTIS, teach me how to do it. I want to hook my own. I'll come too. Sounds like you're gonna need help carrying back this haul. You can call me Noct. Let's do it. Fishing minigame. Fishing minigame incoming. I do like the little references. We're now entering this little town-like area. Okay. Again, let's just, as you say, let's just get through it on normal. Do our pulls. Do 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 do. Did you say fishing? Let's go. Yeah, Godspell loves a good fishing minigame. I do look. It just comes flying back down. Yeah, we don't need to do the whole chase sequence. We don't need to do the whole chase sequence, it's already dead. Let sleeping dogs lie. Go. Let's take these out with these two. Yeah, Shooting Star is still HP even when it's not plus, so. Do 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 do. Just say, when all the lost chapters come up now, we're going to be in a similar situation. We're not going to have the character ready at all because we won't have anything for them. So it's going to be a thing. Well, the thing about lost chapters, what comes with lost chapters is obviously lots of gems, because you've got all the stages. It's like a story chapter. Wow, more like, you know, half a story chapter. It's not the length of a full story chapter. But, you know, you get a reasonable amount of gems from it. You get lots of limited time missions as well. So while the lost chapters are permanently available, the missions that you get in the events tab, they're only there for like 2 weeks. We'll do this. Noctis can deal with this one. This should do HP damage. Yeah. Because he's got the point blank warp debuff. That is that point blank. Shit. I need to level him up and everything. I want to level him up because it means I get more gems from the rank up. So that's why I really want to do it. I'm saying I might put my own Quistis on as my support. Quistis is a really good support unit. Quistis isn't really a unit that you would actually use during like a fight with multiple waves. She really is well designed to come in as a support unit and deal with a problem that's in front of you there and then. Bum, bum, ba-dum. So yeah, I don't know if have I done a stream with Pain since the last one? Since then, I managed to get her 15 CP maxed out. Managed to get her EX maxed out as well. I did another draw. Are these things immune, or does it not apply? Oh, I'm confused. Okay, and here's the boss. Phantom Male. See, that will inflict point blank warp. Let me do a new attack next turn. A HP attack on the next turn. Not that we're going to get there, of course, because we're going to destroy it now, but... Oh, I am dead. Oh. Alize, I really quite like Alize as well, the last Lost Chapter character. She really is a fun character to use. I didn't get her EX, of course. Shame, but is what it is. So I don't have enough armor tokens to max out his armor. I'm really low on armor tokens now. Secret Striver. Hey Noct, you okay? It's Walker. I'm fine. Sorry about getting in the way of your attack. Did something happen? They pursued an enemy that escaped me and nearly collided with each other. My apologies for being so careless. Those things happen in a fight, especially when fighting close range. Perhaps you were just tired. Why don't we head back? You make a good point. And let's end our search here for today. Did the enemy make any strange movements in battle? No, our timing was just off. Back home, I didn't pay much attention to what my friends were doing in battle. They would just match my style, but here I had to change the way I fight. It's nice that you're taking it seriously. Would you mind training with me? I like nothing better. Shall I call the others? Nah, I'd like to go one-on-one with you for now. Are you sure? No doubt my brother would have a thing or two to teach you. I'd prefer if you didn't tell the others about this. If you insist, it will be our secret. Thanks. It's like camping when you do sparring. Gems! So there's not much left of this? Okay, it's a bit more than I thought. But still, not too much. Probably should have saved those NOCTIS friends unit and used them during the last fight here. Oh, I'm dead. Boom. Then you go for B. And then NOCTIS can do the follow up with a HP attack here. Ugh. Okay, I'm sure that works differently if and when he's got his passives and whatnot. So, another little treasure chest unlocked. Black cluster. Okay, let's go through all these now. What can I do for you? Pain, and the whole new story chapter that made me want to play Final Fantasy X-2. Which is the whole point of these things, I'm sure, is to get you to want to play the main games. I've still got artifact grinding, to be honest, to do with Pain. I have not got good artifacts for her at all, which will affect her for future content. It will, which will still be good, but she won't be anywhere near as good as she could be. Like, I've got 3 class change boosts for Way of Light, which really increases his initial brave. Do 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 do. Let's go. Whatever. It's dead. It's dead. Throw buckler. Boom. Yeah, don't need you to do anything there, NOCTIS. Do 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 do. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. There'll probably be another rank up soon enough. I'm rank 535. God. When I came back to the game, I was barely rank 300, I think. I had so many characters to level up to increase the rank. I very quickly got there. Meow. He really does come. He comes down. He comes straight down. So I'm hoping against the boss here, once we start fighting harder versions of it, that Roy of Light's shield is going to come in real handy. It'll help me deal with like if everyone's got a shield, where the boss has like a random turn, at least we've got, well, not a random turn, their turn order for the boss is hidden. That's what I mean. But at least I should have a shield up, as long as I can keep their bravery low. It should help. Yeah, it's fine. Shooting Star has lots of you know the whole thing with chase. There's like a hidden chase value for enemies, which decides whether or not like a chase is triggered. Some attacks, like a lot of Layle's abilities and NOCTIS' shooting star, seem to really increase that. Dare I say, take people right until they're able to be launched. Bing, bing, bing. Okay. We've only got a few stages left. Here. Didn't take long to do. I remember, I know with, Vidya, we did her Lost chapter normal and hard all on stream, and that was like 2 hours. And that's what I'm planning for this stream to be, about 2 hours long. Yeah. I don't know what I'm going to play afterwards, actually. Die. There we go. Cool. Cool. The VOD for the Borderlands stream yesterday is up on my YouTube account. It was 5 hours. It's like 5 hours early game, and like me and Godsfield, we weren't messing about. We were like exploring the whole map, doing all side quests and whatnot. And as Godsfield said yesterday, he's carrying on even when we're not playing. But I'm not going to go any further than what we've already gone. Even if I do something off stream, which I don't intend to. Level 21 right now, Jesus. By the time we play again tomorrow, you're gonna be really high level. And obviously, he's not telling me spoilers or anything like that. He wouldn't anyway. I'm not asking him, but even if I did ask, he wouldn't tell me. He is very much a firm believer in experiencing things yourself, especially in a game like Borderlands. Okay, so this is the last thing for this, for normal. Boom! Okay. Let's go have to say. Shining Shield. You get so many uses of Shining Shield as well. So many uses. It's crazy. I kind of don't want to use Dead Drop. I only really want to use Dead Drop if the enemy is going to still be around, so I can use Dead Drop Plus on them and do the HP attack. Different if I've got his passives and whatnot, obviously, but I don't, so yeah, don't need to actually do the chase sequence. A red giant. Let's just do Black Sky. Nearly enough to kill. Yeah. It'll get enough in the brave hits. Again, this guy isn't going to be hanging around. He's not going to be around in order to make full use of Dead Drop and Dead Drop Plus, because he's going to die now. If there was 3 of them, different story. Okay. Roar. Is he gonna? He'll probably will get a turn this time. Sit or resist up. Let's use Shining Shield because the shield is wearing out on NOCTIS and Pain. Okay, so this is his thing. Phantom. When will it attack? You can still see who he's targeting, but you don't know when he's going to attack. Now, Noctis' abilities, they move his next turn right before the enemy's next attack. So, naturally, he's fighting an enemy in his event that hides their turn. So that's how you're supposed to find out when the enemy's going to attack next. You see when Noctis' turn goes, and you can plan out accordingly. But there we go. So that one lasted a little longer, but still. No. Nothing we couldn't handle. Copy of his 15 TP. Which is of course the engine blade. What else would it be? What else could it be? So final event to end normal mode. Keeping family close. Ah. Seems like you guys are good friends. Galuf is Qua's grandfather. That makes sense. Seeing you reminded me of a family. Hey, the real Zidane. Hello there, my friend. I recognise you from 40 World Race Saiyan streams. Pretty much anyone who streams Opera Omnia. Very happy to see you here finally. Hello, my friend. We've spoken in chats before. Seeing you reminded me of a family friend and his granddaughter. Must be nice having such a happy family. What's your secret? Being left behind once and never wanting to be apart again. Did that happen? You must have been so lonely. I was. My grandfather decided on his own that he wanted to protect everyone, so he left all by himself. I was so sad and alone. That's why I'm so happy we can be together now. I know how you feel. It's nice to be family, isn't it? Little Noctisu. Yeah, it is. Well, you have to forgive Galuf. I'm sure he had his reasons for going off alone, but maybe she could have helped. No, I couldn't let her get involved in such a dangerous affair. This is the very first time I joined your stream. Yeah, it's the first time. Is this the first time you've been here? I've seen you on other people's streams. You could have at least talked to her about it. We had a mission to fulfill and I did not want to expose my family to danger. But I understand how you feel. It's painful to be left behind. Still, having someone waiting for you will keep hope alive. Hope that you can one day return safe and sound to that person. You don't understand how it feels to be the one left behind. It's so lonesome without your family around. But the one who leaves has every intention of coming back, and they leave those precious in them behind so they have something to look forward to when coming home. If they bring their beloved child with them, they'll constantly worry about protecting them. That's why they leave them in such a safe place. I see. I understand how it feels to fight to protect something. That's why you can't just leave without saying anything. You want to scare me into it? I know how you feel when circumstances don't let you say what you're thinking. I think it's... I do think it's the first time you've joined my stream. I'm just very, very happy to see someone who is in other Opera Omnia streams come through. It's really nice to see familiar faces. But it's still bad to say so. Thanks, Noct. Okay, so event done. Wow. Normal mode of the event done. Field cleared. Unlocked hard mode for Royal Hope. What we normally do is you normally just go for the hardest fight straight away to get it over with. I am indeed from the UK. I am indeed. You get 500 gems for clearing it. Let's get the last few dailies. So we're just getting a bunch of... Yes, we are. That's all of them done. So, first things first. It is time for some pulls. Well, I say pulls. I'm only doing 2 multis. I don't have any tickets. I'll be able to get some tickets. I might get tickets for clearing the hard mode. I don't know. Actually, no. You get No, I am from England, not Ireland. This is what the accent you're hearing here. This is the Birmingham, West Midland accent, not Irish. Maybe it just randomly does that top clip by. But you'd think if there were no clips, it just wouldn't do it at all. But whatever. So I don't have any tickets. If I get any tickets during this stream, I'll probably use them on this banner. But the plan here, if I get anything for Rem, I'll probably keep it. I like Rem. If I get anything for Irvine, then I'm getting rid of it. Okay, let's just see how this goes. Starting silver, I don't think that means anything on the multis, but, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that's 15 CP. That's an Irvine weapon. That's another Irvine weapon. So I've got Irvine's 15 CP and his 35 CP. Not particularly what I had in mind. See, when you get one each for a character, part of you wants to keep them. So you've got that stuff already, but I'm not using Irvine. I don't know if he becomes better when he gets in the X, but if he does, then I'll just get his stuff then. So I see that as 2 power stones. This is the last multiple that we're doing. I'm not doing any more multiples. I want to save gems now. 1, 2, 3. Early change. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. 9. Off banner. 10. Another Irvine. Another 15 CP. You can always get NOCTIS EX with tokens for exam shops. Yes. Unfortunately, I need to get. I'm gonna have to get Roy of Lights EX from the EX token shop because I couldn't get it off his banner. I wanted to get his Tola from the EX token shop, to be honest, because his Tola is pretty good, but it weren't meant to be. Where's Final Fantasy 15? There it is. Okay, so I am going to do this. I'm going to just max it out. Okay. Let's go into armor. Again, it's 15. We can max out. Well, we can't max it out. We can get it so far along the way. But for those watching who maybe already have Roy of Lights EX, or the EX they want, getting NOCTIS EX from the EX token shop is a pretty good idea. If you've already got NOCTIS 15 and 35 CP from his first, when he first came round, you don't need to put on this banner at all. Just get it from the token shop. You could argue that. You could really argue that. So it wasn't a complete bust. We got enough. We got enough of this stuff to max that out. When's the token shop coming? We don't know. In JP, as I'm sure a lot of you know, it came with NOCTIS Lost Chapter. At the end of the last community stream, lots of people were asking, and Joshua said that news is coming very soon. So it's coming soon. I think it will come in like October myself. Let's equip all of this. Which Final Fantasy game is your favourite? That's a difficult question because it changes a lot. Final Fantasy 9 and Final Fantasy 10 are constantly fighting for that top spot. Depends on what mood I'm in at the time. But it's either 9 or 10. Let's say 9 or die. Yeah, it's between 9 or 10 for me. Do I have anything that I can use to level up NOCTIS? I've got a few things there. Okay, he's not even at level 50, but it's something, isn't he? And a bunch of rank ups, that's good. 1, 2, nice. Got some more rank ups on the way actually by the time the game's level 60. I mean, if I was gonna get to... Yeah, you're right. Joshua said on one of the Discords that it will be the 23rd of September, or at least it should be the 23rd of September. The next stream. There's still like nearly a week of September left. Then there's a reason why they're doing it. Like the last September, the last Monday in September is the 30th, and they normally do it the last Monday of the month. So they're doing it on the 23rd for a reason. And on the in-game schedule, it talks about a new character coming out on the 23rd, I think, which hasn't been announced yet anywhere. So, now the question now is where, and God's feelings, that is just typical you. So. Which is otherwise he's lying, yeah. They're just lying to themselves. He's immune to lock, so you can't... Actually, he's immune to lock. Oh. So, Roy of Light isn't going to be able to direct all the attention to himself then. So the question now, do I do some summon board stuff with NOCTIS to get some tickets and carry on doing pulls? Or do I try doing the hard mode? I am a bit AFK. No problem, no problem. Let's try doing the hard mode now. Hopefully, I mean, I think I should be able to do it. I just need to pick who I'm gonna use Pain and Warrior of Light. I just need to decide who I'm going to use as the support unit. Ooh. Squall might not be a bad idea, you know. With his Renzen, I can't say. With his Renzen Plus, he will deal 100% damage to both of the enemies. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's go for it. So he's going first. I'm throwing NOCTIS straight away. Okay. If I have to go through this and do it without carrying NOCTIS, then I will. I shouldn't have used Dead Drop then. Actually, no, it's fine. Because I can use it now. When I came back to the game a few months ago now, when I was putting on banners, I did get an off-banner NOCTIS Engine Blade. If I had kept it, then I could have maxed this Engine Blade out without needing to use Power Stones. But I didn't, so there. Cavalier, okay. Use this to give him point blank a warp. Use this to give him the status break debuff. Use this to give Way of Light some of his buffs. Power Surge. So Shooting Star Plus, it should now deal an additional attack because he's got the point blank warp debuff. And it's also moved NOCTIS' next turn to just before the enemy's next turn. He might have been there already, to be fair. Let's use Black Sky. Yeah, he's dead now. He's dead now. Yep. So you saw a small little glimpse of how good NOCTIS could be there. Just a glimpse. Gonna save my EX for next. Let's use this. It's not going to do the HP attack. but that's fine. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I want to get them both like as low as possible before using the sun or before swapping in Squall. They all do this first, the phantom thing, so I can do that. They're both broken, they're both getting inflicted with point blank warp. First things first, get status break on them both. Let's use this, because why not? Don't need to do shield just yet. They're immune to lock, of course, but it's fine. No idea when they're going to attack now then. They both set to attack after Wave of Light, from what I remember. He's got dead. I need to get status break on this guy. Let's do this. Oh, I want to break it. There comes Phantom Snake. Fortunately, I've got shields up, so it's all fine. Now we can use her EX. So brave. Let's have a fish by one. Let's use this. Meow. And use the additional attack because of them being inflicted with point blank warp. So I should use dead drop on the next turn then. Let's pop the shield back up again. Use dead drop. Okay, Noctis' turn came back again around. That says to me he's about to go again. A is about to go, maybe even B as well. Yep. Turn rate down, that's annoying. Turn rate down is really quite annoying to be inflicted with, because they're going to end up getting more and more turns, but you can't see where those turns are coming from, blah blah blah. So, we'll summon in a bit. I don't want to summon just yet, if I'm completely honest. I don't want to bring Squall in just yet as well, if I'm completely honest with you. Let's use Shooting Star Plus. Get the additional attack. You might as well do a HP attack by all rights. You might as well use this as a chance to get some more brave. Where does Noctis' turn move? So Noctis' turn is there. Does that mean he's gonna go next? Do we need shields? Noctis is obviously getting quite a few turns. His shield's going down quicker than everyone else's, but we've nearly got this guy down already. Black Sky, because he's got overflow. Phantom Sneak. Yeah, not doing anything. The power has subsided, that's that gone. Thrust Torrent, that comes HP attack as well. What's the... Oh, there's nothing whatsoever to do with HP damage totals on this. Okay, let's do this before this runs out. Then we're going to beat the stuffing out of A. And I am going to go into the summon now, I think. Yep. Do 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 do. So this should give me quite a bit of brave. Yep. Shining a shield. One of them down. Let's get break attack back on him while status break. Let's bring Squall in. Solid Barrel is probably the best move to use now, because Solid Barrel is Squall's only attack. I think this is the only attack that's got overflow. So Solid Barrel is the one to use against one target. Renzen Dukin is the one to use against multiple targets. Let's give the squad a shield. Might as well use this as we're in the middle of a summon. Get me that unique debuff. So Black Sky has got overflow. It won't overflow. Now that the summon has ended, my max brave is lower than what my brave was. But if you hit max brave during a summon, you get to keep that when you leave the summon. So that's why my brave didn't go any higher. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Nice. Nice. It's got decent overflow. Double slash did fucking nothing. So yeah, these things are completely shut down. The great thing about their, well, the thing about their Phantom is obviously you don't know when they're going to attack. So you've got to keep your brave high at all times. But if you've got a shield from Warrior of Light, then you're fine. You're fine, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to worry. This entity in the HP attack before it ended. Phantom, so he's hiding himself again. He's after Squall. Now he's not. Now he's after Warrior of Light next turn. But it's fine because he's dead anyway. This was not all that difficult, if I'm honest. You don't need Noctis to do this fight. There are some events and some lost chapters where you need, ideally, to have the character in order to make it work. I mean, you really don't in that one. That was just, and that's hard. That's the hardest. That's the hardest challenge this lost chapter has to offer. That's the hardest challenge this lost chapter has to offer. That's it. Okay. Now that that's done. Aha, of course you get armor tokens from this. Of course you do. You get a bunch of this stuff here. A bunch of this, you get a bunch of stuff for doing the last stage. And obviously you got all these things for completing the stage with certain scores. That's that done. So, now we just need to do the rest of the last chapter. So now that we're going backwards, it should honestly just get easier as time goes on. With our not very good Noctis. I know what to do here. Wake them all. There we go. To take out. I hate these floating eye enemies if you don't kill them. If the HP attack doesn't kill them, then they'll counter by paralysing you. Which can actually miss. But don't count on it. Shooting Star Plus. So you saw a very small glimpse there of how Noctis works. You don't see the full picture because I don't have him fully kitted out. But when he's fully kitted out, Noctis can constantly get turns. I mean constantly. Dare to drop. You know. You go there. Throw Buckler. And then we can use Drop Dead Plus, which will give us the HP attack addition. Okay. There we go. We'll work our way backwards now. There's 3 enemies in the group. Dead drop is normally the way to go, but when there's just 2, I might as well just shoot and start. For what it's worth, you know what I mean? Especially as he says, I don't have all of his stuff anyway, so I can't use him to his fullest. Speaking of, let's just deal with this guy first. Get rid of that annoying guy in the middle. Now there's two enemies, actually want to use shooting star again because I want to break them both. Because these guys collapse to the ground once they're broken, so... Okay. We got some tickets, as you saw, from clearing this event, so we'll probably do some pulls, more pulls, to be honest with you. We probably will. We might not get much from it, especially as these tickets, we don't have a guaranteed 5-star or anything, but... And a boom. Just two. This is Black Sky. Just for something a little different. HP attack plus? Nah, not enough to kill. I thought if that would have been enough to kill, that would have been really cool. Let's take A out first here. Might as well just HP attack plus. Obviously, Warrior of Light's got the HP attack plus plus. Biggest Brave Battery. I don't want to use that on you because it might not kill you. Actually, it probably would have done. Throw a buckler. And there we go. Ba-dum-ba-ba-ba-ba. 'Cause most chapters do bring quite a wealth of content, don't they? They're permanently available. That's what I love about this. The characters themselves are like always permanently available. The thing is the weapons. And even then, the weapons, most of the weapons are permanently available. You just got to save up, power tokens. Ba-da, ba-da-da-da. %. I do always worry about that. You know, the battery left on the back. Alright, so it looks as if in this fight, it looks as if a Phantom Mail is probably going to be joined by one of the Cavalier Knights. Okay, we'll break you. You will fall. Actually, I messed something up in the turn order. Because now he's going to attack. There we go. End it knocked. Well, end this wave knocked. Just go with a shooting start. And might as well build up the Gullwing buff. Dress Sphere buff? Gullwing buff? What the hell's the buff called? Just fair, of course it's just fair. Meow. Is that like guaranteed launch? When it's the plus version. This will get us to Dress Sphere 5. Ba, 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 dum. Okay. Let's inflict them with the buff. The debuff even. Give this to this guy. Power Surge. You can't provoke, you can't target lock the Phantom Males. But you can the Cavaliers. When will it attack? Let's go straight into this. Yep, might as well do Sword Stance. Oh, I probably should have waited because I've got a summon very, very soon. I could have done much more damage if I'd waited to use it during the summon. Like 20k more damage I could have dealt. Oh well. What happens if you're going to be impatient? Phantom! Sneak. Let's just end this Cavalier over there. I do still want to use Dead Drop on him. I want to move Noctis in next turn to when this guy's next turn is. Summon time. And you get the additional attack because he's got the point blank warp debuff. Perfect. Now's a good time to use Black Sky because he's got overflow. Damn, nearly as much as what my EX had out. Damn. If I had the necessary buffs, if I had a 35 CP passive, that would be amazing. Let's see how much damage this does. Whee, whee. Damn. And let's just end this. Bye bye. Oh, you dared. You dared. Ba, ba, ba. Okay. I think there's only actually 16 quests throughout the whole Lost chapter, so based on what the mission told us, Shooting Star definitely, break them both, kill one of them, and get someone else's turn in straight away. Do 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 do. So even though Noctis is nowhere near like done, like he's not ready or anything. I actually feel like he was dealing good damage. I'm pretty sure it's only the plus versions of the skills that give the armature buff. And his EX skill is called Conjure Armature, so it gives you full 5 stacks of it. Do 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 do. So yeah, not too long ago, like a week and a bit ago, I was able to finally finish Abyss. Oh, so glad I finally managed to do that. I was stuck on the third strata for weeks, weeks and weeks and weeks. And the level 70 hit us, and we like got so good. I was able to use him in one of the quests on the first trial that I was stuck on, and that was great. He was able to sort it. And with that particular stage done, I was able to get other stages done, and I was finally able to clear it all. Really happy. It made me use characters that I haven't used in so long, and like that's like the whole point of it. It is supposed to be, as they say, it's like end game content. The Abyss beta is what's there currently, and it will be available permanently until Abyss itself comes. Remember, this is just the beta. This isn't Abyss, as this is Abyss beta. So there's going to be an actual Abyss coming up. But Abyss beta will be permanently available until then. But the actual missions, they were like limited time missions for power tokens and whatnot. They've now finished. I actually finished it on the last day possible to get those rewards, so I was really happy about that. Oh, so we're going to be alongside one of these guys. Bored out my fucking mind. Okay. I don't really need a support, to be honest. I really don't think I need a support. Shooting star. Is he going to break them all? No, he didn't break the middle one. So I thought he wouldn't, because obviously it resists. Resists anything that isn't a magical attack. Not that we have many magical attacks, because you know the big boss of this area resists magical attacks. So we're hardly going to bring magical attacks, but whatever. Don't need to do that chase sequence. Kill this horse. Very free. Don't really want to use NOCTIS' abilities because, you know, the enemies need to have the debuff for you to get the more power, for you to get the most use out of the plus version of the skill. And the enemies are going to die before I get a chance to use the skill with the plus version, so I kind of just want to wait until I get to the final wave before using some more. As your shooting starts off, if that attacks them both, it applies the debuff to them both. Let's focus on this guy. Just get rid of this annoyance right now. Da-da-da-da. He's needed already. Call of the Abyss, that raises like some of its stats. Phantom. You've got HP recovery, that's annoying. And I'm doomed, wonderful. So now that that's done, let's use Shooting Star Plus on this guy here, get the extra damage there. Let's just do HP attacks. Get his HP low as possible. I do need to get the debuff on him now, actually. You can shut up. There you go. Do the HP damage. Okay, I was actually going to use Dead Drop. I haven't got Dead Drop Plus, so I'm not going to do HP damage at all. So I wonder if Shooting Star can kill it. Yes! Come on, NOCTIS. NOCTIS lost his shield. Of course, because for some reason I didn't use Shining Shield as Way of Light. That's on me, I lost track of my shields. Let's go. I only brought the summon out really to increase our max brave. That's the only reason why I even used the summon then. There you go. Whip a shield out. I really honestly don't need to use the support character. So I'm only using this because it's got overflow, but yeah, there we go. I didn't even get to the overflow point anyway, but we got enough brave. It's dead. It's done. Boom. Da 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 da. Boom, a load of gems. Bang, bang, bang. What I probably will do, and I'll probably do this on stream, I'll get the treasure off NOCTIS' summon boards to get more tickets. And then we'll use the tickets probably to end the stream. Shooting star! Whee! Whee! Also managed to complete the new chapter on hard mode. It's completely completed. Which is cool. I like seeing things completed. I probably won't break him, but I should hit him. Is he dead? Yeah, he is. Doesn't matter which one of these I take out because they're dead anyway. Goodbye. Third wave. Okay, I'm just using shooting wave. Shooting stars them. You can use black. You can use black sky here. I really like pain. I really like what Advanced then do, to be honest. Yep, she can kill this thing. Now we are going to use Dead Drop. He's gone. NOCTIS gets another turn. Dead Drop Plus, which goes into a Warp Strike added attack. Bang. Now you are dead. Ha 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 ha. There we go. Bow 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 wow wow wow. Okay, yeah, so it is. I thought I'd look it up. NOCTIS is 35 CP is what turns Death Drop into Warp Strike, which is a ranged Brave plus HP attack. Yeah, I thought so. That's why it's still called. That's why it's still called Dead Drop, like in game and shit. Okay. I do when I do the hard mode. I do like to do it from the hardest stage backwards because it just gets easier and easier to do it there. So there's 3 enemies here, so we're gonna do what we normally do. Dark Run. NOCTIS will get a turn after this guy. That animation you see there for the HP attack, that's the animation for Warp Strike. So if you have the 35 CP equipped and you have Warp Strike, you basically do that same animation twice. You're basically doing 2 Warp Strikes. Like when Jekt has, I think Jekt has to have, oh for God's sake. It's a clear bit about taking breaks, that's so bloody annoying. Annoying. So I'm definitely not doing a multi, even though we're going to get, we'll probably be like at 1,500 after I do this, but I want to keep my gems now for when Sets as EX comes. I mean, I'll probably, you know, because we'll get tickets and more gems and stuff, I'll probably do like a multi when Yuna's banner comes up, because I've got Yuna's 15 and 35 CP maxed out. I don't actually have weapons anymore. And see, I'm an idiot. Like, you should leave characters alone that have all their current stuff up to date, leave them alone. But I needed more power stones, and I wasn't really using Yuna, so I sold a 35 CP. Obviously, I've still got the passive, but I don't have a weapon for her. That's how stupid I am. Oh, one of these, I mean, skull dragon things. They used to be like one of the most difficult bosses. God, C's going first. Do 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 do. I'm glad I didn't actually get blinded by that. It's just annoying to have to deal with the potential of not landing an attack. So he's got point blank warp, so we'll do the HP attack. Armature is there, I've only got one stack of it now. End this. I don't use Shooting Star yet. Yeah, he broke it and he managed to get enough brave to kill it. Nicely done, NOCTIS. Yeah, poor. Your Shooting Star to start. That'll put the debuff on them both. We might get the debuff on this guy. He's moving pretty quickly, so Phantom is now in effect. He's after Pain before Warrior of Light. Let's use this. Let's focus on taking. We'll let NOCTIS deal with the Phantom Nail for now, and the rest of us will deal with the other guy. So let's do Shooting Star Plus for the added attack as well. Ugh. So he got broken, as you saw, so he got moved behind Warrior of Light. It's a brave. Someone's up as well. Ancient power. Lord, I hate it when he does ancient power. Let's just go for the summon. This guy can be killed. Let's do it. Just get rid of him. You know what I mean? Let's go Sword Dance Plus. You really want Pain's EX if you're going to use her. And when you use her EX, you want to use the Plus version. You use the Plus version if you have 5 stacks of Jessphere. Because it's only in the Plus version that you get the unique framed buff Wing Power, which increases. Oh, I need to look this up for some. It increases a lot of stats. Pain, command abilities. Winged Arts raises the party's initial brave, max brave, attack, defense, and speed. So all of the basic stats, and it lowers the enemies. That's amazing. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. That's quite the skill. Pain's EX is her unique dress result. Oh, yes, it is. It is indeed, yeah. Cool touch, ain't it? Let's do this not. Boom. I love how he comes full, like just landing back down, straight down. And it is a good representation of like what you can do with NOCTIS in game. So how many times did I like walk up to like a leaning tower or something and then come crashing down on enemies? It's pretty cool, you know what I mean? This will probably break them all. I would have break them in the order. Yeah, I didn't break them in the order I wanted, but it's fine. They're all still going to die anyway, so it's really irrelevant. So I feel as if Warrior of Light with his shields make the boss of this event completely non-important. If you've got a NOCTIS as well, who's fully built up, you can pretty much make it so NOCTIS constantly gets turns ahead of the enemy, and they never get a turn in at all. It's crazy what you can do, and we're nearly done. We are nearly done. Brought out a map command. There's always something going on in this game. If you manage to catch up and you get everything done, then there's normally an event like, or a lost chapter, or something happening like every 3 or 4 days. There's always something going on. Like we had a new story chapter on Monday. We had NOCTIS' lost chapter on Friday. We've got Sync's events coming on Monday. And then what we got then? What's that page? Here we go. And then on the Monday after, no, actually that's a lie. Then on the 19th, we've got the second batch of level 70 awakenings, which should come with a raid event. I don't know whether it does. It didn't mention that they would, but I'm pretty sure it did. It should. I don't know. But either way, on the 19th you've got that happening, and then on the, which is Thursday, and then the Monday after you've got Southeast Lost chapter, and then I think a few days later on the 26th, I think, is when the new character is. I think. So yeah, there's a lot going on in this game all the time. I mean, what it does mean is if you're like new right now, you have got so much to catch up on. If you're new right now, what I would do myself, I would focus on just building a few characters up. Get yourself through the story content and through the lost chapters. Remember, in the lost chapters you get 2 copies of the character's armor and a copy of their 15 CP weapon. So those characters are usable. They're most certainly usable during the story. Even if you can't clear hard mode on all of the story chapters straight away, that's fine. Just clear them all on normal. You will get so many gems. So many gems from the lost chapter as well. Yeah, you want to do it on the hard mode in the end, because you'll get 1,000 gems. Just for clearing things on hard mode, you get 1,000 gems. So you're going to want to do that as well. Yes, of course. Shining a shield. There's two enemies here, so you might as well just do this. Ow. Let's go, Pain. I've been playing the Final Fantasy VIII Remaster quite a bit as well. From what I recall, I think we've just finished. Well, I've just finished Disc 2. There's stuff I need to do actually. What I was doing on there, I was trying to get the Lionheart, but I was flying around the Cetra, whichever it is, Cetra? No, Centra. I was flying around the Central region, and I accidentally flew into Garbadia Garden and started the end of this too. So, so now I've got to go back and carry on doing what I was doing before. This is it, the last thing. The last quest. I wish I was lucky and I'd got his Turtles EX during the summer banner. I got Onion Knight. Not that that's a bad thing. No EX is bad. Is a bad thing. Some characters you might want more than others because some of your favourites, or some might be the quote unquote meta, or this, that or the other. But if you get any EX for a character, then you want to max them out. You want to MLB them. You've got no reason not to. They will come in handy in some way or another. Like, I got Lael's EX when the one of the Abyss banners came out. So that was it then. And when I was also doing the pulls, I also got his 15 CP and his 35 CP. So his 35 CP isn't maxed out yet, and neither is his EX. But I'm keeping them. So when I've got the resources, I'll finish building him up. And right now, to be honest, he's kind of lacking a bit without his full kit. But it's fine. So that buff he's got there, that's not break attack, is it? That's NOCTIS' debuff. I'm gonna use Dead Drop. Let's do this. Let's do that. Am I gonna... Oh, he's moving with the Phantom Sneak. Yep, I thought I heard that. That ding. The only one who's got an EX on this party is Pain, so I knew it was hers. And oh, Warrior of Light gets the honours of finishing off this last chapter. So even on hard mode, the first quest on hard mode isn't that hard. It's not. You know, there are some, like when I started playing this game, I pulled on every single banner. That's a bad move, in my opinion. At least if you're playing this game live, so as things come out, because you're never going to be able to get everything unless you're willing to spend money on the game. You're never going to get everything, but you don't need to get everything in order to complete the game. You don't need to get everything. So let's just have a quick look at what we're going to get. So we're going to get a nice 1,000 gems just for finishing on hard mode. We'll get a bunch of armor tokens. That's good. I probably will finish off NOCTIS armor now. So we're going to get all of these for doing all of this. Part 9, yep, that's nice. Lots of gems, very nice. I know, crystals, shards. Gems are something different. So yeah, I'm nearly at 15k again, which is nice. I must confess, I am tempted to do another multi, but I'm not. I am strictly going to stick with what I said. Do 2, I've done 2. That's it. So now we need to finish off getting NOCTIS stuff. Ding, ding, ding. So we got 1, which is only 1 limit broken, so I need to get 2. I'm back down to the armor tokens I was when I started this event. Enhance, armor, Prince Fatigue. I don't need to use these smaller ones anymore, but I'm like, I might as well. Now that you've got the limit broken on how many of the other ones you can have like 9,000 in total now. Just use that now. We were gonna sell a few things, weren't we? Can't really filter by anything. I need to see the whole list now. You can see all the EXs I got. With Lightning, I don't have a 35 CP, but she's still really good. If I had a 35 CP, I just think that maybe her Flourish of Steel would probably deal more brave damage, I think. There are quite a few EXs there. Happy to have them. So I was going to sell this. Not stay. I need to make sure I never sell that. I'll lock it to make sure I don't accidentally sell it. I've got Vanille's weapon. I'm not going to sell Vanille's weapons anymore because so many times I wish I had Vanille to dispel some annoying enemy buffs, but I don't have her. So I'm going to keep that weapon from now on. What's this? Not limit broken at all. That's the same thing. Okay. So we're getting 4 power stones from this. Okay. I actually started with 6 power stones at the beginning of today, so again, I'm back to where I started in terms of armor tokens. I'm back to where I started in terms of power stones. Yeah. And I've got more stuff for NOCTIS. What I'm going to do now, we have got some tickets to use, but I want to quickly jump onto the summon boards. And I want to get, the summon boards will actually give me more than 15k gems. But I want to quickly jump onto this and just do enough to get the treasure for NOCTIS. I'm gonna master his board, but not right now. So I do this with him. I bring Sid when fighting Ifrit so she can get rid of the defense buff, and obviously you need NOCTIS. I've got 37 tomes of training because when they were last on sale, I stocked up on those things. So it'll only take 3 fights on each summon. Well, I might as well do this now, you know. Gives us more tickets we can use, so Hellfire. NOCTIS barely survives getting broken during that. So Dragon Dive will take away that defense buff he just gave himself. so I started doing a bit more damage. Let's do Death Drop. Get that debuff on him. Might as well do this all resist up now. Give us a shield. Boom. He'll attack Noctis and do Sweet FA. Noctis can go straight into Shooting Star. I'll use Hyper Jump to unlock Sid's other framed buff. Let's go with Throw Buckler. Flame Claw is going to deal not a lot of damage at all to Warlock. Now we've got the plus versions of both, so let's go straight into that. His big brawl up. I love Sid's EX. Look at that. So 1600 followed by 8,500 6 times. That's a lot of damage. In fact, let's have a look. Let's do the maths on this. So 8500 times 6. 51,000. Add on the 1600. I doubt like 67k damage with that EX. That's really cool to me. That's not. Sid's not. Well, Sid actually. It's a World of Illusion, so he's boosted here. Now we're going straight into Shooting Star. Another round of armor, another added on attack. Yeah, Noctis is good enough to actually take part in these summer fights without me needing to swap him out. Go to another Dragon Dive. He's using All, but he hasn't got Hellfire up, so he's going to be using Rush. Which we can complete block. He gives himself an attack up framed buff when he uses that. Not really matters. We're about to take it right with Dragon Dive, if not straight out kill him. There we go. Goodbye, Ifrit. So this is how I like summon grind now. Whenever a new character comes out, they've got EXP plus 2. If you combine that with a Tome of Training, then you gain as much summon points as if Super Synergy was up still. That's how I do it. You need 6,600, so 6,600 in order to fully master a board. You need you need 1,800 to get the treasure, but on Ifrit it's actually only 1,700, but you end up getting thing anyway. Hope support helps with the Lost Chapter. Okay, so he's put Irvine on to help support in the Lost Chapter, which is nice. You do have some people that do that. They change their thingamajig, their support semi-regularly to match the current content and to try and provide the best support for the current content, which is nice. Bam bam. So we're straight to Shooting Star. It's going to deal HP damage. Then we can go into the other move then. I like using the Bravery Regen. It offsets the damage you take from the flames a little bit. Now Death Drop Plus. Into a big roll. Yep. So let's go. Actually, I did that more like 2,400. Wow, 2,400. Wow, yeah, we did a lot of damage with that AX. Especially against against multiple targets, he randomly targets all of them. So obviously in that case, he's dealing less damage to each individual enemy, but he's still dealing massive damage in total. Bang, bang, bang. Shooting Star isn't going to kill, so I don't think it If he had less HP, I'd have just used Shooting Star then. He's dead now. Get some heals in as well. Oh, I am dead. So the hardest lost chapters, well, the hardest Cosmos events, I'll start by saying this actually. The hardest Cosmos events I'm finding, I'm wanting his enemies to have very particular quirks. Like, I'm finding Pum's Cosmos difficult because they deal so much HP damage. I kind of can't heal enough before one of the other two start doing the same big HP attack and someone ends up dying. It's so meh. Ba ba. I got in a diver. Death drop. Just to give him the debuff. Shield. I forgot to use this thing. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. We're going to Shooting Star now. Let's do it. Straight into Hyper Jump. Okay, let's do this now. No. So yeah, I regen more brave than the Forest Takings. I've always got a net increase. There we go, Death Drop Plus. Into Big Brawl. I've actually got more bravery than I did last time then. Do 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 do. Just do it. HP attack. All the more damage the better. Dragon dive. See, it deals like lots of damage. That's actually. Oh, I can break him with Shooting Star. Boy, a lot can go earlier. I probably see. It's crazy. If I should have swapped to Quistis, because then I could have just used the Generator Whip, and if it didn't kill him, fine, it would have delayed him. He wouldn't have got that turn in. Not that that turn really made a fat bit of difference, to be completely honest, but still. Okay, that's Ifrit done. I just need to do 3 fights against Shiva. Now we can get the treasures. Doo-doo. And then we will do some draws. I should have just over like 10 tickets. 10 tickets isn't much, but you know, in less than 20 tickets, I got JXTX. So you know, it's certainly possible. Slightly different team here. Still going to use Warrior of Light. I'm going to use Pain as well. Bam, 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 bam. So the first Black Crystal type character that I'm going to get to level 70 is Zack. Absolutely Zack. Right, so let's just get the debuff from you. It didn't even break you, Jesus Christ. Boom. I kind of don't want to use Shooting Star just yet. Might as well use Death Drop. Why didn't I get the plus? Oh. What the hell did I do on the first turn with Noct? Anyway. Is that enough? Yep, here comes Avatar. So I need to use Shooting Star here. Didn't even break them both, okay. Downloading update. What? It better not like restart straight away. It can download the update. What it's gonna do, it's gonna constantly remind me that the update is there. Until I actually do it, once it's finished. Whatever. Nice got in. That's a lot of damage. I was a little worried for NOCTIS then. So who doesn't have... They both got it. They both got the status break debuff. No, they don't. This one doesn't have it. Die! The cold permits. Let's just go for it. Whee! Software update rating still okay. I'll do that after the stream. Shooting Star Plus. She doesn't have point blank walk, so I didn't get the actual hit off. That sucks tits. I think in this fight we're going to be swapping NOCTIS out for the support unit. Hey, I've got this weapon for, you know, in Final Fantasy VIII Remaster, but not in Ultramia. If NOCTIS was like maxed out, I think he'd be absolutely amazing against these Shivas, but without him being maxed out, he's not as good against them. It's just not working out quite so well. Ba 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 bow 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 wow wow. Okay. So 2 more of this. And then oh, we got a rank up. Smashing. Need to use a good support unit. Let's use a support NOCTIS. And once the two Shivas come out, then we'll swap. We'll swap into him. Actually, we'll swap into him after they get through their diamond dusts. Shooting Star. Meow. With the right combination of characters, I can get to Avatar before she even gets to turn off. Which is really, really cool. Might as well follow through with HP attacks. It might take us to that Avatar threshold. Nope. Oh, it's so annoying. That's enough, isn't it? Yeah, you bet it is. I do love this song as well, as you can tell from the fact that this song is my like stream loading up song. Hoping Shooting Star here. Yeah, we've got point blank warp on them both. That's good, because when I get the other NOCTIS out, I'm gonna want to take advantage of that. Might as well just keep on using Shooting Star for what it's worth. Bye guys, yes, bye Reelsy Don. Thank you for joining. I'll be back on Monday. Well, I'm back tomorrow with Borderlands 3. But back tomorrow, back on Monday with Omnia. Might as well attack this one. Make a take a turn, like. This thing, Noctis has still got his shield actually after all that. After all those turns he had. Yeah, we're okay for shields. Okay, so. Yup. Let's just go straight into this. And you. Let's bring out the other Noctis. Conjure Armature. Official the Shivers should still have Point Blank War on. If she does, she ain't got one turn of it left. Yep. Give this new Noctis shield. I've probably done more damage with. No, I did manage to get past. I did manage to go to the Overflow Brave. Okay, that's cool. Just one more of these fights now. Oh, actually, got a bit. Actually, increased my score on that. Yes, I know software updates are going to install, but I'm not ready to update. So there. You have to wait for me. One more of these, then we can get tickets for Noctis and question mark event. Let's know. Ooh. I like my potatoes enraged. With the little rework that Shantoto got, she now like starts. She starts like in rage mode. And you can use her normal Brave and HP attack to extend her rage. I should have used Shooting Star, hello. I should use Shooting Star with HP damage. Meow. If you use Black Sky, I don't want to use too many break attacks. Not that I'm going to run out anyway, but you know. But here come the two Shivas. Let's use this now, get some nice Brave regen going on. Go for C. Let's change the plan here a bit. Let's bring out Shantoto now. Go crazy, Shantoto. Should give her a shield, mind. She does so much damage. Look at all that. And she was nearly dead. I have actually, with my combination of characters, I've killed one of the Shivas before they even got this first Diamond Dust stuff. Not really happy about the fact that C is going to have quite a bit of Brave by the time they use Diamond Dust. Yep, defo time for this. Still need to use Break Attack on one of them, but that's fine, that can come in. That will come in good time. Divine Malizon does give a really good frame debuff, which makes the enemy weak to multiple elements, but it doesn't deal much actual damage. So, as she's just a support Shantoto, who's only going to be in to deal with all this. Let's do this. You'll probably notice the little rage counter went back up to 5. Well, it went back up to 6. But it went back down because the turn ended. Hailstorm. Just a way for her to give herself a BS amount of Brave, basically. And I think Shantoto's going to end this. So my Toto has got a 15 CP passive and a 35 CP weapon not maxed out but equipped. Don't have her EX, but I do have her other passives and everything. She's level 60 still though. As I say, the first Black Crystal character I'm taking above 60 is Zack. Seeing Cypher there, he reminds me, he got his very nice EX very recently. Fujin also got her EX recently along with Saya. So here we go. You only need to find them once. You can access all boards from this screen. Unlock. What's so special about Zack? Zack is an incredibly good tank. He deals more damage to enemies when they're targeting him, and he can make enemies target him. His EX also gives him a very unique shield. It's not the same as Warrior of Light's shield. It does have a brave value, but unless the enemy can deal a certain percentage of damage above Zack's initial brave when he applied the shield, then they don't do any damage. So let me find Zack on this here. Here he is. South turns brave barrier. Does it ever explain somewhere where brave barrier does? I don't think it does. That's annoying. Yeah, so brave barrier basically it protects you from taking brave damage, and unless the enemy does more brave damage than like your initial brave or something like that, you don't take any brave damage. When you get his EX plus as well, his EX changes from dealing 1 HP attack to dealing 2 HP attacks. His EX also makes inflicts provoke on all enemies. So it's a quick way to make them all look at Zack. So that's what Zack's good for. Warrior of Light is also a tank, but he also protects the party more as well. Like, he's got his Shining Shield, which gives your allies a barrier. So in case he can't provoke in time or whatever, they've got the barrier up. Warrior of Light to this day in JP is still considered one of the best characters. So we did end on 1500. I am tempted to do another multi, but I'm not. I'm not. I promise I'm not. The stream just exploded then for a second. But I think it's all fine now. So we've got 11 tickets. Okay. Let's just see what happens here. I could get everything I need in these tickets. Well, everything I want in these tickets. I want like 35 CP if I'm honest. I want his X2, but you know. Oh, starting silver. It's probably going to stay silver though, which is really annoying. Yeah, I hate it when it stays silver. I hate it when it starts silver, it stays silver. I'd rather it just be bronze and go up to silver. There we go. Ish. I'll be honest, I do want to get at least 1 gold off these tickets. Boom. So we've got quite a lot of bronze right now, so the superstitiousness in me wants to come off this completely and go back in. And I've got 3 tickets left of gold. Jesus. Can't wait till Ramu comes so I can build up tickets again. Gold. That's a weapon for Rem. I mean, I don't have that for her. You can see I don't have that, but... yeah. How many times you've seen these fucking claws for Yang? It's so annoying. Okay. So I said that I'd be inclined to keep something for Rem. And I probably am going to keep this. Rem isn't actually bad. She has some crazy turn shenanigans with a swap turn. Let's give her a weapon. Do I even have the 35 CP passive? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm gonna keep that weapon because I think she's someone I'm gonna want to use in future. So I'm just gonna leave her alone. She can keep that weapon. Okay. God, I'm so tempted to do another multi. So tempted to do another multi. But if I do another multi and I don't get anything for Noctis, or I just get his 15 CP again, or I get stuff for Rem or for Irvine, I'm just going to be all annoyed and shit. Our host from my sister. And you hosted just in time for me to end the stream. Because I'm this close to ending it. Hello everyone who is here. This is nothing like the game you were just watching, I'm sure. I'm being told not to do another multi, but I really want to do another multi. Like I so want to do another multi. Oh look, I accidentally slipped into another multi. I'm going to regret this. When I get nothing from this, I'm going to regret this big time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is bad. 6. This is really bad. This is really, really bad. Oh my god, this is nearly all bronze. This is terrible. This is really, really bad. This is really bad. That was terrible. That was terrible. Look at that. That's a waste of 5,000 gems. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I'm not doing it again. I'm not using any more gems. I need to save gems. I mean, I did get... Where the hell is his weapon? I mean, I got this. I can... Let me break this once. I can't do any more because I need to save gems for Setzer. So that's a big no. I knew I was going to regret that. I knew I was going to regret that, and I did. Okay. I'm not doing no more. Okay, so that was a complete hot mess. That was a real big mess. Okay, so let's find somewhere to send you all. Let's send you over to Bowie raid. Oh. No, Setzer's EX is really, really good. Setzer is really good. His EX is really, really fast. So it's actually really good. Okay. Oh no. You got here too late. I've completed everything. All the events done. I've got nothing else to do. Go watch Bowie. He's a nice guy. Thanks everyone. Back tomorrow in my Woodlands 3. Ciao for now. Bye.